Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about my game plan when the Stia region releases tomorrow. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So my number one priority when the Stia region releases is going to be complete the story. There's plenty of things that are locked behind the story which you won't gain access to until you've actually completed the story, so that's going to be my number one focus. However, once I complete the story, the next thing is going to be finish all the cocoons in order to unlock all of those extra skill points, so it will boost up my battle power significantly and also make my life a lot easier as I farm harder content. Now after I'm done with the main storyline as well as finding all the cocoons and completing them, the next thing is going to be finish all the side tasks. I understand that a lot of people might want to just level up as quickly as possible by going to a combat zone or just running yellow triggers, and yes, you will level up faster if you just go yellow triggers and just spam that over and over and over. However, as for combat zones, if you are in a pre-made group, so let's say you have 4 friends or 8 friends or whatever, then yes, combat zones are going to be the fastest way to level up. However, if you're a solo player and you don't have anyone to play with, then I do recommend doing the questing method. There's going to be a lot of quests that will be unlocked in the Stia hub. So when we look at our task and quest over here and go to the tasks, it's going to be under side quests right here. There's going to be a bunch of side quests which you'll be able to pick up in the Stia region, which will reward you a ton of EXP. As you can see here, I still have quests from Kavaris that reward me 300,000 EXP. This one rewards me 1,000,000 EXP over here, and this one another 1,000,000. So there are some quests which you can save from the Kavaris region if you haven't completed them, like what I've done, and I can complete these once we get the new level cap increase to level 70 to immediately get a huge EXP boost. However, if you've completed all of the Kavaris side tasks already, it's perfectly fine. There are plenty of side quests in the Stia region which will allow you to level up extremely quickly. They always put enough side tasks to get your main class to max level and a little bit more. You're definitely going to be able to max out your main class or whatever class you normally play as, and as for your subclass, you're probably going to get to like level 68, maybe even 69, somewhere in that range before you run out of side tasks. However, don't forget about Leah May. Leah May also gives you a ton of EXP. So the moment you unlock the Stia region and get to the main hub area, make sure to talk to Leah May and accept all of our tasks, because our tasks actually reward you quite a bit of EXP, especially the ones down here, the ones that revolve killing mobs, 25,000 EXP, it does add up quite quickly. Now while you're questing around and exploring Stia, the next thing is of course to unlock all the different Ryuker devices, and while you're doing that, make sure to actually use your mag scan device in order to find all the red boxes. So in order to get to your mag device, you need to go to gear/subpalette and right here at mags, and there is active sonar settings. Over here, what you want to do is you want to enable item container red, because there's going to be a whole bunch of red boxes which are going to reward you a ton of star gems, a ton of meseta, a ton of minerals, and on top of that, usually they have a special armor as well. So you want to make sure that when you're exploring the exploration zones that you have this enabled so that you can find all the different red boxes. Remember, red boxes do not respawn, it's a one-time thing, so just take your time, collect all of them, but do make it a priority because it does reward you a lot of star gems. Now while you're collecting your red boxes, you might as well also enable minerals over here so that you can kind of map out your route on where you want to collect all your minerals. Because it is a new region, there are going to be new minerals. As we already know from the NGS headline, there are mainly 2 new minerals which we're going to need in order to upgrade our weapons and exchange for special weapons. So you might as well spend a little bit of time to kind of map out the area and understand where these minerals spawn so that you can plan your own mineral gathering route. However, if you're extremely lazy, don't worry, I'm going to be doing it and I'll make a video about it, then you can just follow my path and yeah, just be done with it as well. Now while I'm doing all of this, I want to preface that it is not a race. Even though there is some competition on like, okay, if the first person who gets max level who can start farming purple triggers, you're going to have a competitive advantage over everyone else simply because probability wise, you're going to be able to get more items as you farm harder content or just purple battle dias in general. However, I do want to preface that you should take your time and enjoy the game. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to be blitzing through the Stia region trying to figure out everything as fast as humanly possible. I'm going to be taking it really slow this time, because I don't want to burn through all the content and it just be like, oh, there's no content left. So I'm going to be pacing myself. But that's my game plan. Let me know in the comment section below, what is your game plan? Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.
What can I say except you're welcome for the heals, the boosts, the